This video falls under fair use. Fair use allows commentary, criticism, and reactions. What's up? Back with another one. Rob Parker is not holding back on LeBron James. He says the king has lost all his power in the Lakers. Let's check it out.
All right, guys. NBA opening night was last night. We had a doubleheader, one entertaining game and one not so entertaining game.
Right, one.
The early game was great.
Yeah.
Houston and OKC in double
I told
overtime.
you Houston's a disaster. Oh, I'm sorry.
Did. You said, Houston, we got a problem.
And the nightcap, Luka and the shorthanded Lakers got smacked by Steph and the Warriors, despite Luka dropping 43, 12, and 9. Wasn't enough. Interestingly enough, though, coming out of that game, one of the storylines that we're seeing develop here, trickle out over the last 8 hours or so, is what was going on with LeBron James. Obviously, he didn't play. He's not going to play until mid-November at the earliest. And several people, mostly on social media, pointed out, LeBron seems off. It doesn't seem like himself out there on the side. Jovan Buha, longtime Lakers insider.
Friend of the show.
Sometimes.
Was on a podcast today, a Lakers
associate
podcast.
Of the show.
He was in the building, and they asked him about it. And first he's like, I don't want to get into it. It's kind of a weird topic. But then he said this, quote, "The vibes with that situation," talking about LeBron, "have not been the best, I'll say. So again, I don't really want to go too much down that road, but
he did.
I thought there were times, just looking in the huddle or looking at the bench, that he wasn't as engaged as he typically is when he's out. You don't want to project on the people what you think they're feeling or acting like, but just in the observations I made of his body language was not great. And I do think it was a bit different than what has been in the past in the same situation where he's sitting out."
LeBron, the last part of what he said, one of the parts towards the end I agree with, in that, look, the camera wasn't on him quite as much as they are, and you don't want to read too far into it. But LeBron is very, very intentional, very calculated, very aware, knows this is a national game, knows this, the NBA is back, it's a big deal, it's on NBC, everybody's watching it, you know what I mean? Like, LeBron is fully aware of what's going on. This is Luka's now first year as a full season with the team. Everybody's watching. Luka's in the best shape of his life. You got DeAndre Ayton, you got Marcus Smart, some new players. People are watching. It's versus Steph and the Warriors. And for LeBron to look a bit disengaged, to look distracted at times, to not be in there, that is intentional from LeBron to me. Now, I don't know what he's trying to imply. I don't know what he's trying to say, but LeBron was saying something with his attitude, because if you can say a lot of things about LeBron, but one thing you can't say is historically, LeBron's up, dapping up teammates, got personal handshakes with every last one of them, talking in their ear, cracking jokes, having fun with them. That's one of the great things about LeBron, is he's very ingratiating to teammates, whether you're a street clothes on the bench or whether you're another star with me. And for him to not do that screams louder than most people, because he is usually that with his teammates. So, Rob, I feel like there's something there. Is it the idea that didn't work out the deal with the contract? Is it the idea that maybe they've been kind of moving forward? It feels like the franchise is starting to move forward without him, saying you're here now, but we have to start thinking of life without LeBron. I don't know, but something did seem a little off. For a big game, first game of the season, LeBron totally knows those moments, totally owns those moments, totally, even though if he wasn't playing, I'm going to be a part of it, I'm dapping up, I'm doing this, and he wasn't that. And for LeBron to do something, it's intentional. We've seen him doing podcasts more than ever lately. We've seen him golfing more than ever lately. We've seen him do a lot of other...
He's retired. That's what he's doing. Are you kidding?
And maybe he's acting like it. So, and last point, too, with the sciatica, just a strain, like to be out weeks... That's kind of strange, too, in that it normally, day by day, or they'll take it a week at a time. But to just know, he's going to be out for weeks is a bit strange. So I don't know what's going on there.
Can't that be corrected if you wash your hair? Oh, that's seborrhea.
That's seborrhea.
I'm sorry.
You're so stupid. We need some head and shoulders or something up in here? So, yeah, that was someone else. If it was Russell Westbrook or something, he'd be like, all right, whatever. Even Steph, kind of, all right, just in his own. LeBron is intentionally stand up during timeouts, dapping up everybody. Stand, got a personal handshake. For me, that felt like, something seemed a little off.
There's nothing off. This is LeBron, who understands that his time has come and gone in Los Angeles, that he's not a main focal point, that they didn't even offer him, hey, an extension, and then let you turn it down or what? No, that was no contract offered on the table.
Rob Parker went off. He's basically saying LeBron isn't running the Lakers anymore. Do you think LeBron's still the king of the Lakers, or has his reign ended? Drop your thoughts below.
This is it. You playing it out, you picking up your option, and then that's it. We're done after that. Players are coming in. Ayton came in. LeBron's haven't even talked to him. You know why? Because they didn't call him and say, LeBron, what do you think about... No, that was a Luka pick, right? That was a Luka. Luka wanted him or whatever. So LeBron's not dumb. He understands what's happening. And slowly but surely, the Lakers are moving forward without him. This is what happens when you stick around too long and you think you're going to have the same clout. You never have the same clout the whole time. Nobody, unless you play a shorter period of time, gets to run the roofs, the whole time, especially if you overstay. Most guys LeBron came through the league with, they're long gone. They're all long gone. LeBron's still playing 5, 7 years after other people. You know what I mean? That's a long time after the fact. So he knows what's going on. That's why he's disengaged.
Well, but you wouldn't want it to go out like that.
But he's had his way for a long time.
I don't disagree with that.
And now when you all of a sudden pull back and be like, it's not going to be your way. We're moving forward. We have our star of the future. We gave him the big contract. He's bringing in people who he thinks complement his game. When that happens, people pout. He's used to getting his way, and he doesn't want it to be that way. He's still thinking, as long as I'm on a team, no matter who you bring in, you should still come to me, and I should be signing off on stuff.
What's up? Back with another one. And today we're talking about Rob Parker absolutely flaming LeBron James, saying the king has lost all his power in Los Angeles. Parker has never been shy about his takes, but this time he went straight for LeBron's mindset, saying that when LeBron claimed he has nothing left to accomplish, it showed that the hunger and drive that once made him unstoppable are starting to fade. Parker believes that comment proves LeBron is no longer chasing greatness with the Lakers, but is more focused on maintaining his image and personal milestones. He argues that the franchise has bent too far to please LeBron, from coaching decisions to roster moves to even drafting his own son, and that all of it has made the Lakers more about LeBron's story than the team's success. Parker says that while LeBron's still putting up numbers, his influence doesn't carry the same weight it once did, and the organization no longer feels like it revolves around his will. He also brings up how the lone championship in the bubble never hit the same for fans, claiming that it didn't cement LeBron's Lakers legacy the way other greats built theirs through consistent dominance. To Parker, that moment was the high point, and everything since has been a slow decline in control and respect. He thinks LeBron's leadership has lost its edge. The locker room doesn't respond the same way, and the front office seems to be moving on from treating him like the ultimate decision maker.